Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, karibu sana. My name is Jillian. I talk about food, faith, and finances. We also learn so much more. If you like this kind of content, kindly do the good stuff, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I really appreciate. Today I have my friend.
Hi guys, my name is Celine and thank you for Jillian's followers and I'm happy to be here.
Yeah, her name is Celine. We are going to, if you can remember, I did a part one of mental health. If you haven't watched the previous video, I'm going to link it somewhere around. It's going to pop up on the screen. So we are going to tackle the definition, which we aren't going to talk about so much. We're also going to talk about how we noticed we are depressed, like the signs and symptoms. We're also going to talk about how we dealt with it. So in that particular section, we are going to talk about triggers, management, and overcoming, and just like a parting shot.
That is how bad depression now. It's like a cancer. It eats into your brain and it's the worst. Like I'd prefer to have maybe a headache or just be sick physically. But being depressed, the emotional pain, it's too much. I prefer physical pain to emotional pain.
How did you deal with it? Like, what were your triggers?
How to handle it? Okay, for the first, like, let me say 5 months, I wasn't really sure about what I'm doing. So I was just there. You're just there sad, you're lonely, you're bored, angry at everyone. You see, I was just like, I'd given up. I was like, you know what, let me just survive. Let me just live. And then it reached a point, I felt like maybe I have a purpose. Let me do, at least there's some things, you see, there's some things I had set for myself, goals and targets, but I see like they're too far away for me to achieve them. So it's like maybe I'm killing myself trying to achieve the bigger things and I'm missing out on the smaller things, my smaller wins. So I started concentrating on the smaller things, like and eventually I started just feeling like satisfied from my smaller wins. You see, just waking up in the morning and making my bed. It was just as simple as that. At that point, I had given up. You see, like even the smallest task, it becomes too big. That is how you know you're really messed up. So I just started with the small gestures, the small routines, just waking up, making your bed, planning your day, trying to talk to friends, you see, watching like educative materials on the same, and little by little, I began to find my way back, even though like it was a big thing, so I didn't like fight it once, but at least
It was like
now it was a step now to the next one. So I know, okay, this is where I stand. I can do this to improve. I stopped doing this too. Yeah, that's how like I started dealing with it. Yeah.
So for me, I think what worked for me, I started sharing with people. Not really people, I started sharing with someone. So there's this friend I met. Then he introduced me to church and all that. That time, I was just, during that period, I think there's some time that we were alone because I wasn't at home. I wasn't around family. So I could just sit in my room. And there's also, we had classes as well. So I go to class, I leave class, I go cry. I come back, wash my face, then come back to class. Then that was just the routine. So when around the time we started CBA, and CBA is something we do at school, like an attachment, a community-based attachment. So I met someone that we were doing CBA together. Then I started talking to him about it. Yeah, so I started facing my problem.
Okay.
Like, this is what is making me do this way. Then I started working through that. Like, let me just use another example. You are stressed about school, like the schoolwork, and our schoolwork can get really intense.
Yeah,
It can really get intense and affect your mental health.
does,
Yeah,
yeah.
you have too much work and you're not even feeling like doing the work.
I feel like
Ama-
dropping out
You feel like dropping out of school.
every day.
Yeah, you're waking up and you're really wondering, what am I even doing here? I don't even want to be here. So you start slowly by facing your problem, like, okay, I am here. Like, I am already here and I'm not going anywhere. I have to be here. So what should I do? I should do my assignments. I should study for this for this class. I should maybe like read ahead and all that.
Yeah.
Also, yeah, so there was that helped me, and also talking to people really helped me. And now for Pia, another thing that really helped me was getting into a community. So you see, that time I was alone. Yeah. I was alone. I could face my demons alone in the washroom and all that. So when I started hanging out with people, and I'm such a small circle kind of person, that's another thing that really helped me to get out of that state. Yeah.
I don't know, me talking to people, I didn't know about talking to people because I just could tell someone I'm stressed and stop at there. Because once you tell someone I'm stressed and then they ask you what is stressing you out, I could just be like general, school and things are just not going my way, but I cannot like pinpoint really what is the problem. I can't really tell someone this and this is the problem. I'll just say, school is stressing me out. You see, but school, there is a lot in the statement school. I could not now. It was now difficult for me to communicate. Yeah, so I just was trying to find my happiness instead, because now the losing weight, it had become so evident.
Yeah, people
and
could
everyone
notice.
people could start whispering, you see what is wrong with her.
Yeah, I remember that time.
Yeah,
It was really
hard.
dark.
Yeah, it was hard. Now it is even worse when now you're losing weight and then everybody's asking questions.
Yeah.
Why is she? So she's having problems. Yeah, it now becomes even double trouble. Yeah.
For me, I actually really find talking to people very helpful. For me personally, I like talking to people. For anxiety, you see the way I talked about it on YouTube. Imagine I've done so well. Like, I'm making really good progress. Like, even accepting that fact that
you
I have
social
anxiety. Yeah, I think that helps. I'm depressed.
Yeah,
Like,
you have to
coming to
accept.
terms with that. Like, I'm depressed. Now, what should I do about it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being denial when you're depressed is the worst.
Being in denial. So I think also accepting the reality really helps.
Yeah.
It's like the first step to healing.
It's the same as heartbreak. You just accepting that it has happened, so we are here. What's next?
What's next?
Okay, there is a part where you notice you're depressed, and then there is now trying to come out of it, and then there are also triggers. You see, it is okay because it is attached to the your mental health. Also, some words can really get to you, and also now there are triggers when you're depressed. There are some people, your trigger can be your family, your friends. It doesn't matter. Or a place, maybe a place of work. You see, like it brings the emotions of fear, anxiety, bitterness. So you need to really know your triggers and know how to work around them. Especially for something like work, there's some things like it is hard to disconnect yourself from them. Something like your workplace, maybe, or your family. Especially for family, it might be hard for you to disconnect yourself from. A family is not like people who you can just cut off.
Yeah, you can't
Like,
cut off.
like you're saying, you cut off toxic friends, right? So you'll not just cut off your mom or dad or your brothers and sisters, but now if they're a trigger, you'll know how to, like how to
Deal with them.
Yeah, so that you can have unity, like you can live in unity. So you need to know, even the workplace, maybe. Okay, for some days, the way like you can quit. But
if you can quit,
if you can, you will. But now for the perspective of family, you will have to know how to deal with them so that you can coexist. But knowing your triggers during your depression, or even after you've gone through depression, you can also go through depression and get okay, but still after that people might say stuff to you and that you feel like, no, I can't take it anymore. So those are also triggers. So you need to know your triggers and affirm yourself towards that.
Okay, this is personally for me. I've already said this. Talking about it works for me because when the pain builds up, as in it will come explode and
you hate everyone. Like the world.
Hey,
the world is a bad place.
Yes, me just let it out.
I got there.
Yeah,
the world is a bad place. Everybody has bad intentions. Everybody's toxic. You don't want to talk to anyone. People don't understand you. You see, you're just angry at everyone.
Yeah, you just work through it, honey. As in, just do whatever it takes to work through that. Like, just find whatever works for you. Whatever brings you happiness, do that. Do, as in, don't even apologize for doing
By the way, one thing, depression is like the first thing that you're really in a messed up situation. It's the peace goes away, the mental peace. Have you ever just sat and you're not just happy? You see, you're not happy. People trying to make you happy, but you just can't be happy. So the peace goes away, and then the happiness. Once the two of them are away, then like your mind can't be at peace. Like you cannot be productive. So whenever you find that happiness, whenever you find that peace after depression, please. Nobody knows what you've been through. And I was like, you guys, just let me be happy. You do not know where I have come from. You don't know what battles I've been fighting. Please let me be happy.
Just be happy. Like whatever will work for you, do that. Follow that. Also journaling really helps. Okay, obviously I just can't come to you every day, kila siku coming putting my problems to you every day. You're not like my therapist. You're not paying me. I'm not paying you. And by the way, if you can afford, if it's really bad, you can go see a therapist. If you can afford, like, just go see a therapist, I think, or a mentor. But because I can't talk to someone every time and give them my problems, I think writing them down really helps. So that's the good thing about journaling. You really let your feelings out. And for me, like, I'm really honest with myself. I think that's it. Anything else?
Admitting. That's the first step. Anyone out there who's feeling like you've lost your course, or this is what you wanted to achieve but it seems so difficult, admitting it that you need help. It's the first step. Just admit you need help. I think that will save a lot of the depression getting worse. Because that was the first mistake I made. I did not, like, I was still in denial. No, I'm just fine, I'm just okay. I can do this. But in really sense, I feel like things are difficult. So admitting it really helps a lot.
And working through it. Just find whatever works for you and do that. Then be happy, boo. Be happy.
Please.
So,
at all costs.
At all costs. Be happy. So I guess that is it for this video. Remember, all things work out for our good. Be happy. Peace. Bye.